Piotr.
Salis Ice.
Yeah, Salis Ice.
Krache, unsi oni yakama.
Boa, kana we
Salis Ice. Ensio papeni. Salis Ice. Taste of purity. Bema, betoni ni na enko. Ghana mine. Sebo pensu ya su edu afoma. Na ma wa hoten a eno ane Salis Ice. Salis Ice. Taste of purity.
Salis Ice is located at Kaswa Millennium City, Sector 5, Plot 31, Block G, and the telephone numbers are 0599 385 014 or 0303 944 423 or 0500 355 358.
Adie ya ne se wo de wo ba bepi na wo beku nsuo ana wo beja ne nan na aye ne ho na ne ho aseye entimi de funny love baby diapers eno na me de bo me ba se me de funny love baby diapers ebo me ba enam se eye cotton base nti akoda ne gu nsuo oja ne nan a empem fa ho na ne ntaban anasa wins no etrexre efa baby a na funny love baby diapers na de wo ho kura enwa won se perfume ne wo mu nti no sa akoda ne gu nsuo anasa oja ne nan a unhu senti biara wonte hwe wonte se woda na wada akoda no so da wada from wo ye comfortable it about time mento diapers bia keke diapers bebre wo dwa so nenso funny love baby diapers ne dan so sizes ne bebre wo ho efi akoda ne nkoda brem kopin so benyina konfie mienu ni nyina no eye funny love baby diapers ena wo hia ehye bebre enti wo use out mu se ekoyi ankasa enti mento diapers kasa me pe funny love baby diapers if you say eno ena ye papa e wo dwa so about time nyina so yaji atumu eye funny love.
Sarakatema Mamami Eka organization is impossible unless those who know the laws of harmony lays the foundation. It's only the chewing stick that know the secret of the mouth. Someone who has sold an old lady before knows the price of an old man. Yaka Hotel Papa Ghana Tourism Authority Anjatum say a number one. Me patro yaka class pa and one Chafford Royal Guest House in Wukuwasi. Any guest house apart from Chafford Royal Guest House a count of illegal, a treasonable offense, a first degree felony. Eduane Papa Fi, baby a person to do baby a cast a bamboo once some security yet my padia and one Chafford Royal Guest House a Wukuwasi. And Indian Rasiama phone number from Mrs. It was 0594 98 53 52 0594 98 53 52. Yaka Guest House Papa, no more Chafford Royal Guest House. And he sent Wako Juba with the sun which and I walk up into Kosani Madasini. I love you. Boom, let the people have fun.
Paisana, Bahomiana, what kind of bread? What kind of bread? Dr. Bahomia, Unyama input and put you do my wire. You do all. Dr. Bahomia, Ghana 4C, obey your vice president, and near my wire. 22-4, Omanya Video, Omaba to a mount. Yet to a bama will be a, yet to a bama will be a, what didn't put you over? Yet to a bama will be a, yet to a bama will be a, Miss your baby, a dashing. Dr. Bahomia, Ghana 4, I say, ya bet to a mouth. Ojin Yankang, Nibia Sammy Odia, or Nibia Sam. I prefer Sammy Odia, I will see Yanka for Yinaja. Probably any about so down matching for Doctor, who saw the DH. And Tigana for Yina said, ya bet to a mouth, near why ya bet to a mouth. And some of my four kind of said, 22-4, a friend that do Dumbo force. Me, my gun afraid. 2024, what's the more per wine? Monkind. I'm afraid. What's it there? Hey, me, my gun afraid. 2024, what's the more per wine? Monkind. I'm afraid. What's it there? Doctor na, Paisana, Bahomiana, what kind of bread? What kind of bread? What kind of Bahomia? Unyama input and put you to my wire.
I bread.
Mama for kind of say. Mama for kind of say. 22-4, a friend that do Dumbo force. Me, my gun afraid. 2024, what's the more per wine? Monkind. I'm afraid. What's it there? Hey, me, my gun afraid. 2024, what's the more per wine? Monkind. I'm afraid. What's it there? Doctor na, Paisana, Bahomiana, what kind of bread? What kind of bread? Dr. Bahomia, Unyama input and put you do my wire. You do all. Dr. Bahomia, Ghana 4C, obey your vice president, and near my wire. 22-4, Omanya Video, Omaba to a mount. Yet to a bama will be a, yet to a bama will be a, what didn't put you over? Yet to a bama will be a, yet to a bama will be a, Miss your baby, a dashing. Dr. Bahomia, Ghana 4, I say, ya bet to a mouth. Ojin Yankang, Nibia Sammy Odia, or Nibia Sam. I prefer Sammy Odia, I will see Yanka for Yinaja. Probably any about so down matching for Doctor, who saw the DH. And Tigana for Yina said, ya bet to a mouth, near why ya bet to a mouth. And some of my four kind of said, 22-4, a friend that do Dumbo force. Me, my gun afraid. 2024, what's the more per wine? Monkind. I'm afraid. What's it there? Hey, me, my gun afraid. 2024, what's the more per wine? Monkind. I'm afraid. What's it there? Doctor na, Paisana, Bahomiana, what kind of bread? What kind of bread? What kind of Bahomia? Unyama input and put you to my wire.
I bread.
And you with the other foul. Charlie, shall I do?
Chairman.
Charlie, akwano nyum na come fa.
A clean
Say,
pa, a
o
clean.
say sister obu ade, on pesisie, on pesikedi. Eh, part kumino. Akwano is serious,
Musa
pa.
Bobby.
Akwano is serious, Charlie.
On this side, Kobe or
Akwano is serious. Dabi, ọmọ kọrọ no sa akọ bi. We NDC for so ho. Who say dey be ya na me ka kire o say. Sɛ ɛba no anim tuo mu koraa wate aseɛ.
Oh, yeah.
Ɛba no anim tuo mu koraa MP fofoɔ still show sɛ yɛbɔ nyansanyɔm. Yɛpɛ nkwate anyɔm NDC foɔ ɛne wɔn bɛkɔ akɔto ne sisi a ɔnum a akɔ wei ahyehyɛ de aba.
No doubt.
Dabi kyale MPP deɛ sɛ ɔwɔ MPP mu na aka kyerɛ me sɛ wo nipa party papa mu a na wa wo nim deɛ
I
ɔyɛ
say,
o.
I dare ya
Obi sɛ
the papa, you just come more on the world.
ɛno ano no obi
So,
sɛ
you would into what you perform on Mukasamano.
na ɔmo kasama no obi sɛ chief blogger discrimination even in the NPP party NDC all the way we jimmy for saa na ɛbɛyɛ but ɛnɛ deɛ yaba nti yaba alright chairman mi tuma mi na yɛn start program no sɛmi dɛm deɛ biribi ayɛ clear obi ate mi nka mi nuanom a mo ahyia mu wɔ ha ɛnɛ mi kyia mu nyinara mi dɛm nyinaa soso sɛ mo atumi agye brɛ yes mi dɛm nyinaa soso sɛ mo atumi agye brɛ na mo de ɛba abɛhwɛ ndɛ political zone segment yi a yɛbɛ yi deɛ amɛsrɛ wo ne sɛ ɔba so a ɛne deɛ mu ara na wahyɛ page no wohyɛ page na anaasɛ wahyɛ video no na wa like page no na wa subscribe if you choose to sɛde na afei web mia o notification icon no sɛde ɛbɛyɛ a sɛ me ba live bi a wobɛhu sɛ Felix Apia ma ba live nti mɛsrɛ mo ɛne deɛ mu ara sɛ wohwɛ mi onhyɛ yɛ a mapɔ sɛ miahyɛ no wɔn sɛ wɔ mi a wɔntua hwee ɛkɔ meda ase nyame nhyira wo na woso de awoso de w'ani sɛ ebesi so sɛ wobɛyɛ no so nyame ɛyɛ ma wo why yo ɛnda nɔpa me ba ya me ba na asomdue mu but me ba no sɛ yɛbɛdi nkɔmmɔ as ɔman ba not too much political but me pɛ sɛ me painting nneɛma bi wɔ ha ɛnda nɔpa because just like me kan no I like to let people know the truth sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ asɛ wowɔ hɔ na sɛ obi ba na ɔbɛdaadaa wa na obi ba na ọba abɛka biribi a ɛnim a sɛbsɛb watumi ahu sɛ deɛ asemasi anaasɛ ɔbɛnten kɛn ɛnim because me ankasa makyɛke averify nti no nnɛ ɛno ne dwuma a yɛbɛdi wɔ ha yɛde ɛnɛ dwumadie no sɛ ɔsorosoro yɛ ne nyame nsa ɔno a ɔyɛ kasamafoɔ no ɔmɛkasa mfa yɛ mu deɛ ɛbɛyɛ ntorɔ ɔnyi mfiri yɛ mu ɔma yɛmfa nokorɛ yɛndi dwuma na yɛntumi mfa nte ghanafoɔ ani na adom nti amen yɛbɛkyia his excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo President of Ghana and Commander-in-Chief of Ghana Armed Forces. Baby, I will be a chiao. You better find to a chiao wife. Yeah, Mama Rebecca or Bapa Utufu Pa Utunukunufo. On country, you could say, Uncle Jai Galam say for no one time message you. Mammy Becky, baby, I will be a chiao. For your Bapa Utufu say, Momo dear, we are fortunate. Now, Crophobi man, you're fortunate in Pian Formunco school. For your Bapa, said one would say, Ghana, yes, a baby, I a quack or bubbles near Emwa. Enti ebere aso sɛ yankasa yɛtumi yɛ home grown policy nokore nyame anim watu kun fopa enti mama baki baabi a obiara nyame nhyira wo nonto nkwan dɛm na ɔnkɔ so ma wo noa nkwan dɛ na wo noa ma yɛ papa no na ɔnom ne nyansa no yɛmbu mfa no so because me deɛ yɛ a na meka sɛ yɛampa sɛ ghanafoɔ sɛ development no yɛpɛ baabi a meka sɛ nyɛ party bi akyi na yɛkɔdi sɛ nyɛ party bi sika bi anaa papa bi favor bi na yɛpɛ near CP development there, then I'm sorry to break the news to you. Per the records available to Ghanaians, per the statistics available everywhere, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo with His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, NPP government is the best in this Fourth Republic, and nobody can debate that fact. They try to dent it, they try to tilt it any way to make it go for them, but it does not work because fact is fact. Fact is fact. And that is what we only like to stand with. Message Your Excellency, Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, baby, I will be a one wife, Haji Samira, baby, I will be any the chief of staff, Mam Fremopare, any MP people in Arab, baby, I will be a Message say, afida any nhyira any nkyia kɛseɛ ɛnka mu ninara especially grassroots foɔ ne ade a ɛyɛ a ne yɛ ma mpanimfoɔ no fa yɛ so yɛde nya yɛn ho na yɛde yɛtumi de nokorɛ sɛbesɛbe ɛde dwuma yɛkɔ yɛn anim no yɛni bebie na yɛtumi ɛde nokorɛ ɛde dwuma nti no mɛsrɛ mo mommɔ mmɔden ana mo share page no na page no yɛ dɛn ɛnkɔ ɛma me aseda nyinaa ɛyɛ mo dea hwan ne hwan na aba so far mahumia me ho Felix Apia political zone Madam Okai Florence from London the patron London for very soon we'll meet up with you people Madam Okai Florence ciao thank you for always supporting this platform Eben Kwame or Felix Omedase Bernice Ejiwa also from OS okay na Eben Kwame also then 3 people contesting for NPP for presidential seat. Please, when the election is coming on, okay. When you greetings, Ibrahim Nana Addo Jr. Pacho Mehu, Sister Diana Rivers Mehu, Mehu Sungulungu, Mehu Sungulungu, Mehu so supporting the night in Pacho Shepi, Mehu, when you now since you are a moderator, start in Kofu Free. Talibamu Yomu Free Sao. Yeah, I'm job no more cancer phone and you who seem to reply. NSC na menu, Michao and Chia more than as a max. Your name says to a max and on the same way for Mammy could not do Poku, Michao and so. Michia Mama Gina Noche, the idea would be around in Chamao. Also, the worst part of NPP is better than the best part of NDC, which is always true. Ajimen be a Tito, big up yourself. Nana him ask upon who watch it, who say the Wilson Kofi, the chairman chair more than the chairman chair more than so far. These are the people who to me a year or more information, and also to me a comment and I say, oh, okay, Wilson, Ocean Free, Ghana, oh, hope say Ghana, UK, okay, Ghana to say, any American or hope say, Yamani na good. All right, Chairman Drew, anapa we mi de nyane ona me be hawa, man be hawa. Unsendra, ye show na. Yede abronye revelation bi a chairman abronye de beto ho a e Ghana for yaban eboka $110 million and out of the $110 million a yede talk cars no the previous government are na wo ho all those $110 million cars no for just $3 million, making the country lose $107 million. Now, Honorable Hobson, money now more around you take your money now. But anyways, let's get it in. God will see us. Why? God will see us. But let's get it here. You know, chairman, how my team is the horse now. And ABC me three say NDC for Soria. They bastardize this government say, they are not saving the public purse. Meaning say sanka yeko NDC for record mudia sanka mo ye prudent me patro so what you say because obi a who protect the public purse there and ye discover wa and ke ni kwan say nyunu fa won sa ase ana ase scapo be nyunu kura fa won samu a sanka ye kakra bi etimete ha na me dwendwene ho na BBM sakwasi pick up your Amila, how do you call it? Pick up your information, research and see NPP and NDC. Why pan or mama yaede actually start. Into me gusto a make sure na me say hey. Say chairman, no kure nyame ni mo pa say Ghana ni bia o hwe me ne. Say nye say ye NDC NPP. Ye say me gina ha. Me ye bawumia me ya ala me ye mahama me ye dufuo enye sa politics me na ye na eye no kure say ye capable hands pa omo ye prudent in governance emo ma ba beji Ghana. Chairman, I can vouch with my life say NDC should never be an alternative, and this is no disrespect to anybody in NDC, but it is a fact. Chairman, say no kure pa say ye pese ye ma Ghana tumpa Senya dia me party benya dia MPP grassroots benya dia NDC grassroots benya dia food soldiers next Syria callers appear stadium no mu benya Senya Sanya Mani Benya Nembum, say Ghana Benya institutions, say yeah, Juma, say Ghana Benya infrastructures are a move a country forward. Dear chairman, me, I will put my life on the line. NPP, especially Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo government, is the best. And when I hear people say, bring back my hammer, sometimes I feel they say that out of ignorance because they don't know what really constitutes a good country. They believe that a good country is the one that the party in power will feed its members for 8 years. Or my construction and fire home, or my NCU and fire home, infrastructures are a big movie things are and fire home. Also what I say. But rather, we will want a president or a government that will come and try to, excuse me to say, obecheska unfortunately, in Ghana, that is what we see as proper governance. And see, Mr. George, welcome. Elizabeth, also Elizabeth Coker, Madam Michelle. And see, me go so a research na. And a chairman, Mr. Baby. Say me ya mahama nkwa dia. Manye, I've done a disservice. Inti memfa atamel to the encounter. Then, guess what I noticed? Chairman, what I came to notice, Mr. The Pacho Otomeka.
Oh, yes, Metonka.
Otomeka, Chairman.
Yes, Metonka. I'm Metonka.
Can you hear me? People, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Otomeka, can you hear me?
Oh, what happened?
Auntie Ama, I'm good. Auntie Ama, can you hear me talk? Samekata eba, Mote.
Shama, yeti, kasa. Metonka.
Mote.
Yes, Metonka.
Oh my God! Because only why
Go
the
on.
other one now me used to not do me here.
Oh, okay.
Headphone need to me here, so I was not hearing it. But
Oh, okay. But Metonka to the kasa. All right, you're good.
sorry, a tear for sorry. The tremor I'm Mufante. Yeah, Juma and so forth. So who come on the higher that yeah, tremor Mufante. All right, and you know, Chairman. I say yes, we can hear. Thank you so much. It's maybe I want me share Munana. Mr. No. Let me take it back to Atamel side. Then, Chairman, guess what I noticed? Me call at Atamel side, no. Most of the delegations, and I say most of the Juma Abaini D yani Ninano, Mahama was leading the delegation on no. I'm telling you this, it's a fact. You can do your cross check and come and tell me if I'm lying. Like I said, I might not have the ambience like you might want your average politician to have, but I'm telling you the fact. You can check it and come and tell me. Most of your papa tamerese, hey, Nilonsu, Yankoto Wimbra, Yanko negotiate away His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, who was the vice president at that time, was the person leading it. DSS and KBA, technocrats, nan komo si DNS no. And a chairman, and some Godi Hujumano, now Mr. Mahama, Edin, Eshasie. So this time, you know, yes. It's now my team is now hot, and I'm saying, Ghana for year mobile. That couldn't say Ghana for year mobile. Ghana for ya who say, so onipani ye good krana on free map and ya, mentenafen.
Yeah.
Say onipano. Minya bibia mfiri no ho direct dia mempenasem na chairman saa die we wo ho se yamaya dwene enyane na yanhwe amambu a Akufo-Addo ne ba omia ne MPP aban we de ba na yantoa sankrofo we so okay amfa nkwa anim ama yan complete this transformation na eba na chairman we will revert back to 30 years if we put NDC back in power.
Yes.
Because they have no intentions to save the nation. Anything. Other than America, sir. Why won't show me we are NDC, we are NPP, only party. Yes, you have been saying, and our brand here be not your Professor Mills are paying so. You did Ghana Sika, edition plane ticket, school, fees, a man cost every 7 English, equals to idea, added back almost every weekend. Samuel Okuja Tabroka, ever far president, the net to neglect so. And yeah, enemy a pager president at the national play, we as the president are current get. Hey, the committee meeting, Crani, a beya, Nakaka, or the abetua bonting. Near Massami and Finum, but now Erika J. Why the name says Sumai? Now Erika J. I the name says Sumai, no, I bet now, no, where dear Kufuad was them where deeper on me, I tell no, I found one, three, no, oh, you even other. And I no more disca and a sticker and dream. Hey, on my penny connection mine for, and no being Frederick Jane can't say, the connection mine power, number one. John Dramani Dalega Mahama, as Drew would like to say, John Dalega Mahama is the number one connection man in Ghana. Because on no to me man yere, utie, Eddie Coco but Poco to contract. Now we are Kotokuo when CD no Yaba beton the Amagana for 10 CD and Namut was a young fanamera. No one found beton in Yamuna say, no fan or Sabi, one farm modern Mahama, Yamibe Tiamoka, Monyan Ghana. Mupe connection man, your work Ghana, the number one connection man pa. His name is John Dramani Dalega Mahama, aka Mr. Airbag Brim. I know you TV one I do know. And this a métier, Sami Jenfi, and the Sawo NDC communicators no. Na almost friend Sebi Kufuado, family and friends ya na me ra ho adentia with evidence available. Ya papa Mahama tu kwanya. Enipa for the one koni ni na ye ne nkrofo. What they are not on now. I dared you people some time ago. Sabi away, a badamfo, reading to a man, no, and a children study when I'm calling research. Chairman, and now I can say NPP has been in government here for 8 years new, but most of the major state institutions now, one way down in our appointees are NDC for job, and they are still there at post. Then I'm coming to you. Who call your embassies here, wife and amanone, all your embassies here. Most of the people in the embassy no NDC for they won't share. You can cross check and come and tell me if I'm lying. Call your immigration, call your airport. The people in key places are NDC players. And you know the sad thing about it. And family and friends, because they want the blame to be shifted to you. So that somebody do not go and investigate them. But thanks to people like us who have nothing to do but to research and come and disgrace you. This is a recorded connection, Maya. John Dramani Mahama, and then me prove what. Chairman, say a link near BBI already. Me prove what. No be who say to be honest. Say yes, you can dear any pet. Say yes, trot. And the chrono and the edited Ghana and the percent Ghana cost of the Mahama can never ever be trusted in any way. Don't trust that man. You understand? A man that tells you, say, he has not received any perks. You understand? Meanwhile, this 2022 July, Wajeka evidence will say you are not receiving no perks either than your salary. What danka your tia records are there? Where be Gina TV so say yin tia what danka na wo tia what danka. I pay my workers. Make the ebegu what rest philosophy su kwa ti tia na ka. Hey, Muftari ye tia wonka. A man seeking to be president again after he claims he has messed up. I didn't say it. Or no one also was messed up. Into your man, no no fixing a mistake. I didn't say it. Or say, or throw ne BEC, throw SSC, you know, when chat enti ya mani ye remedia ena de bia me ba ha me kama se ndi say yesra mu kan kira his excellency John Dramani Mahama say Ghana memwo no say ni ye ni bie enti ya mfa nya sa Action Progressive Institute ni bio of deck ya mfa ntro of deck bio ya nye sa nkwati ade ni bio they say Ghana ye ni abie because ye wo ho na abeka kira ye sa atamere tete ase no ma wo ye ni amani ni na na ma ye ni mu bi say ni sa ade atoaso sa JM toaso ni na ye musuo enti na 2016 obeka JM toaso obi ani awo 2016 obeka JM toaso no na wedding kia kan 2012 me say ani toaso no ye hwa ni ye hu duma e wodi bi ye na nka Ghana fo ni na sore e na nka nsem we ndem bi begu yi ye ma ya gene ba ho na nka ye jai NDC MPP no na ye hold these people accountable. I'm telling you thank our country will change for the better. When we put people in offices, they will do better. Utie, they will do better. Chairman, hold on. Yeah. Chairman, ultimate coffee, right?
Yes,
Let's
yes,
get
yes.
it more clear.
Okay.
Okay.
Fato airplane mode. Sana omu try mba.
But what say?
I say Fato airplane mode. Sana be omu try mba.
Me fan to airplane mode one.
Yeah. That's how on the
Okay.
house.
No, we in the bay juma so one. Why can the bay juma?
Oh yeah, be juma yeah.
Okay, let's try. Yes, if the chairman me and them buy you know. Me that one I'm saying no. We have to let Ghanaians know who John Dramani Mahama is. These days we are not going to mince words or make him feel say somebody is afraid of him. He's a thief. He's a corrupt leader. He is the reason why this hole we are inside, we are in. Because unlike other people, Ekojiska, Edibeye Jumano, or no Kojiska, na obedi. IMF for by normal Bekanya, Obeki Kawajina IMF. Because no muadie, Eja, Otum for Fie Crano, Otum for Casamuya Yausi, Nana, was where I know to some Qualanefo. Hey! Chester, what the Jimmy Chester lead though, follow well, worship po, one yo, Kurebu, ya left one, ya bobo yenano, and ya bo red, white, and a red, white, green, and the black, I say, danger, and the diamamo. Oloncho boys, na mugumne Jimmy and Qua, where they do a man 29 years, Mon Feria dear, Mon sorry, I can't, a progress of Ghana, no matter when you said nay, no matter now, and a cook what with this can be said, nay, the baby, this on my idea. Sika, as funny, Mutie, as funny, I'm free, and this moon, a pencil. I was gonna do just Mahama's era, and a BBM said, no, it will not be fair to him. Let me take it to his boss. When I checked the SWA, most of the documents that were shooting up has Mohammed's name attached to it. And then you see at the number say he should come and win something for Ghana. Well, you now so me also in Chia Imuade, me also Elizabeth Cook, me whom na wa bia George, me whom, Unyami Shramo, Namuko share page. Now, Peter, dear chairman, unim say at Ames Wono with John Mahama. One more castle, one more bay. STS Korea deal. That deal, no, it was supposed to be a housing deal, a project deal, Yeah. These people, after Ghana committed whatever that we could commit, came to find out that they are fraudulent. Fraudulent. Into a tamil scenario, Konyasu, no, I beg you to miss idea fraud into the end to us. It's not Ghana for Sika, Apokem, can you know, Afayan. And Chairman, I'm saying this because NDC want to tell Ghanaians to say, "Woman, sika ho ban." Okay. Na Chairman will be able to me for Wamaya yen niska. Any Korea for Koya Kanana. Every Ghana for sika we are project ye can't say be yan ye. Never to me back out to the service. Hey, I buy Papa. No way. I buy way if me I buy Papa. For SDS Korea deal the two and then you length and quantity did you man to me uncle. Let me say, young call for Nayana, almost said I'm reading, no, but a non bepe. Fatu on yanko. Okay, reading na no matter with them. But no be jina weti. Mr. Munina unti. Sikepuduo a NDC fuenda sorry a President Kokichi ne sekura ne ye ka no. Economy na ye de na hu nkwadan ketenkete asabi ye moto amu shirashira na ya che president na hye rubber bag say social media trend sabi Bogota kura president on be nisa Bogota for kura president on be nisa mo sorry a we ye embraya baby emfa we bansa emfa we ba we no ka no mo so oboa we come so they said we can no so me for SDS Korea deal che topic na beba Fabro ni emfa momo Jimmy for amode ma ba wi ase di aka mo SDS Korea housing deal fraudulent ko fi bento yanko me wa another one wo SDS na me ma another link for we bra we ko fi bento we dey okoka kwa no meka say bia just one person me official document SDS Korea deal na me ma a couple of me official document ya better ko fi bento dey no so okay we was by daily guide me boa yankwe on Friday on the tail of a failed project STX on Friday December 30th 2011 Ghanaians were hit hard with the news that the National Democratic Congress government was on the verge of abrogating the controversial multi-million housing deal between the government of Ghana and STS Engineering and Construction Limited of Korea. Ma me papa won't brofo make him their paper here can say Friday can say if you December there also ediasa after impim ne 11 eden dubaako after impim ne dubaako mu na ye papa his excellency mills etia de so no NDC for be dada ye say wo mu be si ho am kan say housing project dey amayen wo mu ne Korea construction company ekoye den ekosin sign ho ne ama ende wo mu ankasa ba bi o sa ade no kana na wo mu ntini wo mu ntumi entoa so yesika koloki awie no ne ye bebisa wonum na di anim teska no koloki ye wo be twa pen na se no wan na sign ye John Mohammed Insha ho obi ankohwe bi kosoro ne na let me go we sanka te say no chairman say no usua twi translation no into me kan na ye say sorry them I say mama part sorry them o me kan na we actually yes that is here okay this was disclosed by Vice President John Dramani Mahama baby mutini di chairman
Yes, boss.
me pato when no this was disclosed by who
John Crawford Dalega Mahama.
Kesa wano diye bebi ya sika bebo egu biada. Wey, Ghana fought to her. Ye Juma say the buamu. Ye free education, planting for food and jobs, and then we are here den so Ghana market so ko say biane biane ho ayede Mo bet na ho e mo bokafo we asia be dada mo say they are the better government into mo pam MPP for na mo for mo mra Joma me di na se onu sikadie biare ni di wom ye kone ni di wom ye kodi ni di wom asawo ni di wom ye diska everything that has to do with money ye go to go say wa UK and also no na mela metepe kan ho a wo se me ne Mahama sabi me ni wo bibie enti makofa baby a wofa edukwa brotire ye kwache ni time to London eno so mo meka se no so ye tro bibia papa we din tare hu bia eskedie because e kan nko anu na nka top no ko an nya na ye de sabi ye we condemn to grebu ni din na ebo ho no akromfo a mo mpe no kore ye bebo mo again I say the project would have seen the construction of 200,000 houses in Ghana in 5 years. Hey, you see, estimated as 10 billion. In August 2010, Parliament approved an initial offtake agreement for 30,000 housing units for the security agencies at a proportionate cost of 1.5 billion. and protest from the opposition new party, NPP. A 12-member committee delegation led by the Minister of Water, Resources, Works and Housing signed the STS housing project deal in 2009. Came out 2009, one and NDC for Kosoro.
NDC for, yeah.
Me that say akron for me say that part wey dey na mo dey Ghana for mo dey mumu with you. The deal hailed by some of the best thing ever to happen to Ghana collapsed because of persistent boardroom wrangling between the Ghanaian and the Korean partners of STS Engineering Construction Ghana Limited, the local subsidiary of STS Korea. Chairman, so what you say? Because ya no me discuss ni bi akoka ho. Korea for na be who said they discuss ni say bi wo me so sad ya na ya so dey gas ya je the first ni ya mpini na board no so what you say? Yen scam yan koso. Observers also attributed the collapse of the deal to the ineffective and haphazard manner in which the government handled the whole issue, which is true. President Mills' propaganda, when President John Evans at Mills cut the sword on Thursday, January 27, 2011, nearly a year ago, at the Tesano Police Training Depot for the commencement of the STS project, the impression was created that the NDC government was more concerned about the welfare of security agencies. Oh, yeah, Junimo. Oh, NDC, Junimo, young Quadia. Oh, we think, look at it, baby, your policy forward. This is said, they made they will see, no, any the way of no, because you're junior your policy for one, you're junior security for one. President Mills had said at the sword cutting ceremony packed with NDC supporters that the SDS housing project was tied to the ruling party's 2008 manifesto commitment to expand infrastructure and added that the venture was a legacy that history would not be able to write. You see how they talk big? Focus rate. Let's finish this one and move on to the next article on SDS. This is a significant turning point in the history of our dear country. This is a change we promised, and government intends to leave a strong and positive legacy, and the completion of this project will be a legacy that history will not be able to write, he said. The rhetoric and the propaganda associated with the project appear to have overwhelmed the Koreans, who were of the view that the project was a national assignment and that it should never be used for propaganda purposes, as the NDC did, until the whole thing fell flat in their face. Next article, Yanko. You are welcome. I feel no about Jinanoche. I feel no about Mushe page. SDS now, Fabra, for next one, bra. Yanko. A marketing professional, lecturer and fellow at the Imani Ghana, Mr. Kofi Bento, has described the housing deal between the government of Ghana and South Korean construction firm as fraudulent. Speaking in an interview on the BBC Network Africa show, which was monitored by the Ghanaian news, GhanaBusinessNews.com, Wednesday, November 10, 2010, Mr. Benton said the deal to build the 200,000 houses sound to him as fraudulent. According to him, the 1.5 billion financing for the project is not coming from the Koreans, as we have been told, which means Ghana for any free. Chairman, 1.5 million. It's not coming from Yang, but coming from the Koreans, but rather coming from Ghanaians. Yes. But that wasn't what they told us initially.
Our testimony,
you, Mrs. Skan, Kofo, we had dear Ghana for still like us, the NDC. I made them see Jamu Menyame. Let's move to the next scandal. This deal, he said, is overly securitized, too expensive. He asked why the country is committing to such a deal when the financing is not coming from the external partner, and especially when Ghanaians are capable of building affordable houses for the country, which makes sense. In a response to the Vice President, John Mohammed's argument that Ghanaians need housing and Ghana cannot afford to raise the financing for the project internally, he said, I beg to differ, Mr. Vice President, please check again. Ghanaians have built houses and houses, Ghanaians, and then under very difficult conditions and still, which is true. SDS, last one. SPS next link, last one. Let's move on. Oba to no share page no kran kwa and the program aye no NDC for patch say Kufuado ne Mahama sorry ene ne MPP womu mom na womu ntumi nhwe sika so womu diska yes NDC for no Mahama womu ne sika asone egu afro mu nsem mo wa womu account for ene na yakos we di hunya eno ne djuma aye di no anto ba na wa share Mahama umbrella letter pops up in 55 million deal. Yeah, man. Okay, say, Martinamidu. Ebrana President Atanos one, no, any close pa.
Yes.
Good. No, an attorney general said, then, Shadia. Martinamidu, be catch Ghana phone in our say. Ebra no Martinamidu, no one. His Excellency Evans Atamils, may he so rest in peace. Told me, say, be investigation into this deal, the Embraer deal. First, no can, it's never true. And no, a man, Sammy, say, Martinamidu, he's never credible. You cannot trust Martinamidu. So, Kaya, I tell you, 2020 year, a buyer or see Martinamidu, you're credible. No, that is where this thing came about.
Yes, okay.
In this one, that video, no, I can't say, no, on your credible, Martinamidu, you're credible. Now, this was what? Because that time, no, now Martinamidu, I come and say, the sitting president at that time, His Excellency Evans Atamils, had wanted an investigation opened on his own vice. What did that? Chairman, President Yotia could not be investigation or no one vice president.
I know, right?
Yeah, or say, a document has emerged which suggests how the then Vice President John Dramani Mahama allegedly dealt directly with the infrastructure of the Brazilian aircraft manufacturer Embraer Defense and Security. The 26th April 2022 correspondence was addressed to the Director of Sales and Business Development, International Business Development of Embraer Defense and Security, Felipe Monteiro. Embraer issues, Yanko. Yeah. The Embraer issue is being rekindled in the wake of damning Airbus SE verdict in the United Kingdom, United States and France, where separate investigations all conclude that a high-ranking elected Ghanaian government official during Mills Mahama administration took around 5 million euros in bribes to allow the aircraft manufacturer to sell planes to Ghana. Many eyebrows were raised when the Embraer purchase issue hit the public space around 2011, and the then sitting president, Professor Evans Atamils, was reported to have called for a probe into the deal. Paco. Afemunte John Mahame. Mr. Felipe Monteiro, Director, Sales and Business Development, International Business Development, Embraer, Kosoro. Dear Mr. Monteiro, Boss Kosrona and Kind. Or say, I write to express my deepest appreciation and that of the government and the people of Ghana to you in particular and your colleagues at Embraer for your support in completing arrangements for the supply of the Embraer E190 SA aircraft to Ghana. Chairman, Sebio, and Kayakoto aircraft here. We crowd the defense for Nekoto, and can yet serve the chief of defense staff, any and military for, and I can negotiate.
That's right.
Chairman, Vice President Kobe.
Damn
it. Say U.S. Army for aircraft control plane. Now you got a Ramsell, with security council guys, the defense a channel. Now, Omar sign home. May a quack of Vice President say, one of them conquer the Huduma. What did that?
Damn
Chobone Chrono, Papa, we pass or Bogana for Stella, meaning the Hagana flow.
the same thing.
School. We are NDC for Ahumama Mogana for Medino Air 1 because most have no so. Young Quay. Recent information and briefings from our ambassador to Brazil has, however, highlighted some issues that are of major concern to the Embryo organization regarding the current, regarding the current order, while the issue has not been formally communicated to Ghanaian officials, I find it necessary to assure you of the government commitment to complete negotiations for the aircraft. I wish to request a meeting with you and any of your colleagues in my office in Ghana to urgently address these issues and any outstanding matters that may exist regarding this order, and to discuss modalities for the supply of 4 Super Tucanos from what Embraer to be used for training of our Air Force personnel. Please accept the assurance then of our highest then consideration. Chairman, why didn't I was here?
John Mahama.
His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Vice President of the Republic of Ghana.
I am on 5 cents in income. John Dramani Mahama. He's not working.
I'm in president. How do you pump on the president to pay?
I'm a tour, no, when you be there.
Well, yeah, Mr. Mubeso, and the president to pay. It's no chairman, had you. Oh, may you not do. Chairman, Mr. I'm waiting for with the 1 minute to pay. 1 minute to pay. Swapping up. I am the demonic energy. I'm demonic energy. Oh, I came for more fan channel. My mistake. My big mistake. Sorry. Mon share page, no mon share page, yes, mon share page, na yeba. Mon share page, na my mo. Yeah, Chairman, I'm back. Say we got them.
Oh yes, you're good.
Chairman, we got them.
Yes, sir. We bear them fine.
Okay, but I think I was on a young kind letter. Okay, love letter. Vice President Mahama was excited about the support from the Embraer organization in completing arrangements for the supply of the Embraer aircraft to Ghana, according to the letter. However, he was disturbed from the tone of the correspondence about some developments regarding the order. Recent information and briefing from our ambassador to Brazil has, however, highlighted some issues that are of major concern to the Embraer organization regarding the current the order, which is something it was a thing that was raised. Next one, Barbara. Okay, okay. However, he noted that fine. Okay, yeah, and be away from the uncle. Be away from the uncle. Fine. NDC for some years, so smart here, smart channel. Embraer Defense and Security, Cell 5829, Super Tucano to the Ghana Air Force. Chairman,
oh yeah.
News provided by Embraer SA, June 19, 2015, 7:05 Eastern Time. Paris, June 19, 2015. Embraer Defense and Security and the Ministry of Defense of the Republic of Ghana has signed a contract for the acquisition of 5 A29 Super Tucano light attack and advanced training turboprops. The contract includes logistic support for the operations of these aircraft, as well as the set up of a training system for pilots and mechanics in Ghana that will provide the autonomy of the Ghana Air Force in preparing qualified personnel. The 29 Super Tucano will be deployed for advanced training, border surveillance, and internal security missions. We are pleased to welcome Ghana Air Force as a new operator of the Super Tucano, an aircraft that is already consolidated in the global market, expanding our presence in Africa, said Jackson Schneider, President of Embraer Defense Security. We are confident that with the acquisition, the Air Force of Ghana will be equipped with the most appropriate and proven solutions to attend its operational needs.
Super Tucano is currently used by the Air Force in 3 continents, in which was also selected by the UN Air Force, and then like the US Air Force, okay, for the Light Air Support Program. After more than 10 years in action, the Super okay. Boss, no, I don't want all of this. I want the contract. Go to the contract side. Contract, no. Oh, David.
No.
Oh, the okay, good. Tobias, yeah.
Here.
Okay, kakra because I'm person can make kind some EB. No to edit, okay. Kosro kakra bi. Okay. Good. Okay. I don't know a bless. I say my day so I'm to make kind. No, I'm kind. Okay, I'll say the contract will come into effect once certain conditions have been fulfilled. These conditions are expected to be fulfilled during the second half of 2015. Chairman, is that also correct?
Yes, correct.
That is also correct. Now, connote to editor. All right. Embraer, you kua, sabi, one more tongue, plane, net. Oshe ye date here, we are 1969 ton in ano, no more. Ya ton plane, Nibiama, China, France, Portugal, Singapore, near Dina. Now, that Embraer, you know. Your president, Mahama, we tremuko. Na no more there. Any choba, yes, mana, de be our best what teach ubunti. As them way by a year can not see any hope. No see any hope. It's never true. Yankoto Embraer for Yibia, it's never true. Nadiano Krana Matnamidu don't know what he's talking about. Wait, Embraer for Nankasa, and one them, and the Gui. Now, Chairman, we now will be our no deal cost to 35 million or the 55 million koba. We bet we know 1 to 2 cents. Mr. Mahama will papa. Mahama has a lot of money. I'm telling you.
We are going to scanning in
The guy has a lot of money. So I'm surprised that Chinchinia or Peso dear back. Chinchinia, Yamanembraba. With all you have, you should be relaxing and enjoying your money. But look at how you are bent on just what, according to you, trying to clean up your way. Part of finance article, bra. Yanko. Sika and you know, Alpha NDC for one sem. And then one more sorry, I want to one more they protect the public person. And no one them any other can aircraft, Embraer 190 SC. Mahama personally negotiated with plane manufacturers. Meboa.
Yeah. Are you clear?
Kabe, Vice President, Okodi Sani Amaneni.
And the name of the Crom Force.
Shen and Nim say, Nipa Crom Force, Nipa wage, that. Who are Huawei anyone who just what the Iba, they said your back will be Jagal and say for any attack in the moon in Adio. Not to what I call we end up calling some maybe to president. As the 2020 presidential candidate of the National Democratic Congress was at the heart of negotiations involving the purchase of an Embraer 190 aircraft from Brazilian aircraft manufacturer Embraer. Indeed, in his capacity as Vice President, John Mahama personally supervised transaction negotiations with regards to the purchase of the aircraft with aeroplane manufacturers. So it is true. Next one, Yanko.
Everywhere basically will be our hobby.
Our
hobby is there.
Yanko airbag here. And no condemn change. Papa we yes I deal with in every year no chairman. And a Ghana for yes see a plane. What you here?
Yeah.
Now, plane na ye peno. Papa we call ya na only Airbus for akoye den. Ekodi nkuta ho. Na wama onu ni nua a your friend Samuel Adams Mahama. Akwa set up company. So I say as a negotiator to negotiate and take bribe to bring home. Now, Chairman, let me show you one thing that goes on. Say, who kota there? Now we need to say, bribe bebe mua. The price near 5 million now. Yeah, 7 million. If the country gets stuck with 2 million debt, because one more equity chobono, they need that 2 million no, because they are all on the end. No, all my meteso mount. No one time meteso the choboni mount. The side end of first can be too so. So on formula no. First can be too so. Who is can be too so? And they have to say can hold the tools so now the amount.
Look at this.
And this is what John Dramani Mahama and his brother Samuel Adams Mahama did to Ghanaians. These are facts. Now, Yankum. Seuridia, John Mahama splashed by Airbus corruption affair. One could hardly have imagined a more unlikely setting for a revelation of this nature. The scene takes place in November 2010. Philip Middleman, former star of the successful British series Coronation Street, goes with his girlfriend, actress Leanne Davis, to a charity gala at a cricket club in the northwest of England. In keeping with the theme of the evening, psychedelics of the 60s, the actor is dressed in a three-piece plaid suit and Chelsea boots. When a local newspaper asks him what his plans are, Middlesmith's answer is unexpected to say the least. I'm working out in Ghana, in West Africa. My best friend's brother is the vice president. So I went out there thinking of directing a feature film, and now I'm working with the government. Chairman, who is Airbus corrupt official one? Why?
John Mahama.
I don't know Ghana for
He's the one.
Why do we allow these people to take us for cheap?
Why is the law not taking him on? I mean, tell you, why
how can the law take him on when everything we are trying to do, people are trying to divert the attention of that and trying to bastardize the institutions?
But they have the evidence.
Ghana for NDC 4% which is the woman your papa into the Bahama crowd for you one far. NDC 4% continue up here to council. Match your Modoba. Don't you see what is going on? You don't see how these people are bastardizing every institution. And Mahama changing on one of us no. But maybe a vampire. You sign indemnity clause now and Ghana.
Absolutely.
The journalist obviously taken aback asked him if this was a joke. No, that's the truth, he replied. Which means that this guy was working with the government of Ghana to buy Airbus. 10 years later, the result of a joint investigation by French, British, and U.S. authorities into alleged corruption of the European aircraft manufacturer Airbus in 23 countries, including Ghana, shed new light on the exchange, and they have plunged John Dramani Mahama, the former president who was planning to make a political comeback this year, into turmoil, a case of kickback. Between 2009 and 2012, John Dramani Mahama was the vice president of Ghana after President Jonathan Mills died in 2012. Mahama took over the presidency, the leadership of the National Democratic Congress, then won whatever. But 4 years later, Mahama lost the presidential election to a veteran, Akufo-Addo Yanko. Now, Mahama's political opponent accuses him of having links to corrupt networks in case of kickback contracts on the sales of Airbus military equipment to the Republic of Ghana. Philip Middleman, and then brother Samuel Adam Mahama, Theo Philip Middleman, Uche Leanne Davis, and John Dramani Mahama's brother Samuel Adam Mahama are suspected of having acted as intermediaries between Airbus and the Ghanaian president.
Wow, look at
Isn't
this.
this
Oh.
true?
Evidence is clear. Wait.
Isn't this true?
Oh, man.
Okoka airbag, I know between say, yeah, ya koshe them in the actual to be in your face, the baby papa will. Mahama don't deserve to be president again. I tell you that. Mahama does not deserve to be a president again in our land. It was a mistake for him to be a president. For the first time, I will say this. A big time mistake. These accusations, which are reported in recent weeks by many local media, below to seasoned politicians, National Democratic, go to political bomb. What did they say there? Let's run it quick. Okay, at the end of March, a new twist in his campaign took a further turn for the worse. Ghana's special prosecutor, Martin Amidu, who had found the corruption suspicion credible enough to open an investigation on 4th February, announced that he had summoned 4 suspects. He wants to hear from Philip Middleton, collaborators Sarah Fano, and as well as Leanne Davis and Samuel Adam Mahama, all British. Next article. We people know that. Now, let's
Shoot. Let's go. Agility
next one.
Airbus.
Aircraft deals. Airbus Ghana aircraft deals. And so then corruption tracker. We a corruption tracker fool. Almost somebody at 2 no. Almost say between 2009 and 2016, Airbus engaged with 2 men, consultants to facilitate and conceal bribe payment for 2 campaigns to sell 3 295 military transport aircrafts of the consultant used to secure the sales. Was the brother of a high-ranking elected government official in Ghana. The government official that is allegedly involved in these sales is the former President John Dramani Mahama, and the consultant is allegedly Samuel Adam Foster, a.k.a. Samuel Adam Mahama, or a fraudster. During the first campaign, so we were see during the first campaign, to sell 2 of these applied to have the consultation alleged Foster recognized as the business partner, but the application was rejected by the company's compliance staff because of the familiar ties between him and the official alleged Mahama. Subsequently, senior leadership in FMO, International and Airbus Defense and Space Division, falsified documents in order to use a Spanish company with no previous ties to Ghana, which seemingly served no other. So set a special purpose than to money into the hands of the consultant. Or no, the oil understand, or the gist can not the acquired, or the Akoma Mahama, any new and no ready. This is corruption tracker. These are corruption tracker. And Chairman, next one. Sika enuni edi afa Ghana for he said NDC for nsema in actually Ghana. Next one. Interpol declared Samuel Mahama 3 others fugitives. Orders their arrest. Me pacho no kre. Interpol has declared Samuel Adam Mahama, President Mahama Niano Sarah Fino, Sarah Leanne Davis and Philip Sean Middleman as fugitives wanted for prosecution for their involvement in the payment of what? 3.9 million as bribe from the Airbus SE to some key Ghanaian public officials. The payments were made between 2009 and 2015. And also Mahama na Kosro Yanka Kakra. Mr. Mahama has been charged with accepting a bribe, influencing a public officer, and acting in collaboration with a public officer for the public officer's private profit as set out in the section 179 CB and 179D of the 2000-something Criminal Offences Act. Philip Middleton, actor and film director, is also facing charges of accepting a bribe to influence a public officer and acting in collaboration. Into charges go on into ways when you throw. Next one, young Chairman. Next article. Blow by blow. Account on how Airbus paid bribes in Ghana. That is okay. We've said in a way about that. Next one. For next one, bro. A person a check Ghana for car and you near fact microphone with them. Then come on, the famous agreement. Okay, agreement.
Yes.
200 million supplement housing saga Collins Dowda others granted bail, which means an offense was committed. And I'm a
That's right.
all right. Yan kind of clear.
Kind of oh, I'm ready. Baby.
Yan kind of clear. Momo. Yan kind of clear be momo. In fact, in Canada, they are no mumpe, but they won't hear say kind. Kosro na we yan kind of clear. No. Or say, two former ministers of housing, Haji Collins Dowda, Kwekwaji Mensa, have been granted separate bills in the 200 million supplement housing case. Mr. Dowda was granted a self-recognized bail after pleading not guilty in the matter of causing financial loss. Mr. Ajima, a third accused person, Alhaji Ziblim Yakubu, chief director of the Ministry of Housing, were granted bail on $65 million each. They both to produce and must to be a public officer. Another accused person, Mr. Andrew Kosronamenkai himself, Mr. Andrew Klokana, an executive chairman of Constructura, OAS, Ghana Limited, was also admitted bail bond of $170 million with three sureties, one of whom should be a public servant. A fifth accused person, Nove Tete Angelo, was also admitted bail to $13 million with three sureties. The court, presided over by Justice Comfort Tasiame, seized the passports of the accused persons. The case has been adjourned to October 13th. Again, per the fact of the case presented by Attorney General, Mahama as president granted an executive order for the construction of 5,000 affordable housing units in the Ningo Pram Pram constituency of the Greater Accra region. Yanko. Parliament approved the deal, which had funding from credit sources. The house were to be sold to workers through mortgage arrangement provided by the Ghana Home Loans Company, as it was at that time. A Brazilian company, Constructura OAS Limited, was the contractor. The AG said the Ministry of Finance and the lender signed a facility agreement on January 4, 2013 for the release of $200 million American dollars to fund the construction of 5,000 affordable housing. In the chairman, a band is saying will be almost 5,000. I feel they are checking, you know. At the end of Sebi, they are at that right now. Kind of right now. It's less than that amount. And still Ghanaians are telling us that we should allow NDC to come to power. We should allow NDC to come to power. How could you 200 million? Now, what discano? Ibisa mo amosi mu sibi na mu siwia mo tietie bi na mo de bia tietie kan de say 200 na mo kwaje de na mo de chairman next one 200 million and so ya de e hwere Ghana for kom mo next one saglimeni no need to even read it yanko next one saglimeno just easy for everyone to notice. Next one inti we see New Jet takes over Sagliment. Okay. New Jet takes over Sagliment. And then Alex awarded 3 times for 13 million. Okay, young question. Next one. Next one. Baby, next one. Sagliment de Marie. Ghana John Mahama launches Hope City. Another useless project here. Yedibedi Yesika. So far, Chairman, one said the Ayaya Wahane said project here. NDC for Mahama Woho. Oma Masika Sri Ghana for and no one sorry almost protect the public face. And no where the and no what the pan and the Yeda Nedi, Yedi Achre Ghana for no. Now one could mistake Uncle Twaba phone. Say I check ye did the Eja we took Twaba phone. 4th March 2013. Ghana John Mahama launches Hope City project. Yanko Edian Omoka Somobayama Ghana for. Ghana President John Mahama has launched a project to build a 6.6 billion pounds IT hub near the capital, Accra, within 3 years. Dub Hope City. It will have Africa's tallest building at the highest of 270 meters. Wow.
Wow, David, wow.
Built on It will be built on empty land and would employ about 50,000 people and house 25,000 people. Hey. In January, Kenya unveiled plans to build Africa's silicon savannah within 20 years at a cost of $14.5 billion. Okay? Okay. Kenya, Konza Technology City, about 6 miles from the capital, Nairobi, is supposed to create more than 200,000 jobs by 2030. Mr. Mahama said the private sector would spearhead the building of the whole city. Government has let you, private sector will spearhead. Yet, yeah, one district, one factory. I also may have private sector, man. Government has led growth since independence with all the major investments. The time has come for the private sector to take over, he said, at the project launch. We can see that already in several sectors, including ICT, the head of local technology giant, LRG Communication, Roland Agambere, told the BBC that his company was investing in Hope City with the aim of making Ghana globally competitive. What we are trying to do here is to develop the app from the scratch, he said. This will enable us to have the biggest assembling plants in the world to assemble various products over 1 million within a day, he said. The IT hub will be made up of 6 towers, including a 75-story, 270 meters high tower, the highest in Africa. LRG Communicator says on its website. Hope City will provide work for 50,000 and their inhabitants. So what would it include? It will include an IT university, a residential area, a hospital, as well as social and sporting amenities. The BBC Samed Dakon reports from Accra. Chairman, ICT Center now, Mohammed C. and Hope City now.
As a commissioner.
Al Jazeera for saying lowered expectations for Ghana's Hope City. Lowered expectations for Ghana's Hope City. Where Al Jazeera, Mr. Where Al Jazeera. A proposed 10 billion tech-hub is threatening to become. Yes, thank you. It's threatening to become a cautionary tale about overambitious development in Africa. April 19, 2015, 5 a.m. Eastern Time. Yankwe.
That's
It began with a groundbreaking ceremony led by the president, followed by a lavish lunch party. So what? I didn't know. Luncheon was extravagant with party. At the National Stadium, that featured a performance by American a performance by American Wine. Oh, Chairman Drew. Kayadi and my Ade. Why that and Kosru say. Baby, I now want to Accra, Ghana. Or today, it began with groundbreaking ceremony led by the president, followed by a lavish lounge party at the National Stadium. That featured a performance by Chairman Obama Mama. Dana Rivers have a bomb.
Sorry, I need to Antia.
Okay. Sorry. R&B star Chris Brown. They be my best friend. Me cafe. You know I got to. I don't know we black Chris Brown. I'm afraid say and throw the media na me the joke can the boy when do the boy Chris Brown Hope City G1 million on the eve of the country Independence Day in 2013. Ghanaian developers announced their plans to build a 10 billion tech hub on the outskirts of the capital. Even the name of the project, Hope City, underscored ambitions to once again make Ghana the first country in sub-Saharan Africa to achieve independence. 2 years later, though, construction on Hope City has yet to begin. The project's Italian architects have gone back to the drawing board to redesign their blueprint. The CEO of homegrown tech company, LIG Communications, Rolanda Gambiri, who is Hope City's driving force, has been caught up in a high-profile scandal and a protracted economic downturn in Ghana, which has led to the crippling power cuts and steep slide in the value of the Ghanaian cedi, has made some questions whether such an ambitious project will even get off the ground. So, not only didn't they have the means to do it, not only were they lying to Ghanaians, they didn't have the technical know-how to make it work. Chairman, connect one. Connect one. We don't have time for them. Connect one. Where's the setting? About Papa setting. Okay, E-blocks. E-blocks, no so. And also World Bank for my 200 million. 200 million now, you see. Sikano so I did. E-blocks, no more money, you see, we are so scan no ready. You next one. You to monitor too. Hey, 1 hour about pound. Next one is here. Jida Saga. Jida Saga. And the bohono. Okwa. Bibia oho. We show Sika in Unifa NDC for NSM. Ghana Youth Entrepreneurship. Yanko na yanko bua Ghana for mebunu. Na wamushu nye juma yeno. Mahama koya we kudiskano. Kosro na yankai we are there. 8 scandals that rocked the John Mahama administration before Bugri na Abu Yankwe. Number 1, Bass Brandon scandal, and also Ghana for your Shriska. Meboa. Ghana for your Shriska. Last year, investigation into the branch of 160 Metro Mass Transit buses involving 3.6 million revealed that the company contracted Smarties overly billed the government to the tune of about 1.9 million. The development provoked public outcry, which compelled the Minister Transport, Zifa Ativo, to resign in December. Yanko second one so. Mahama Fort Expedition. The Okase Kanazuri, Kanazuri, or no ya dear change any contractor in Ghana. Yanko third standard. Third Yanko. Jida said the Akano in 2013, Manasa Azuri Awuni, who is today fooling, investigated the operations of Jida and uncovered massive corruption, which led to the policy change in the running of the agency. The government set up a 5-member committee to probe the allegations further. The committee report largely collaborated Manasseh's findings and made various recommendations to government. As part of the reforms, Parliament passed a law to regulate the operations of JIDA, which was later named Youth Employment Agency, YEA. Yanko Kofof. SADA. In 2014, Manasseh investigate revealed that the Ghana Savannah Accelerated Development Authority, SADA, had misappropriated millions of dollars allocated to it. The investigation showed that SADA paid 32.498 thousand to ACICL to plant 5 million trees in the Savannah zone, but could only account for about 7,000 trees. It also found that SADA spent 15 million Ghana cedis on guinea fowls, but could only account for a few of the birds. The revelation. Number 5, NSS scandal. In 2014, officials of the Bureau of National Investigations uncovered a 7.9 million Ghana cedi deep-rooted rot at the National Service Secretariat. Investigations show that the amount represented the allowance paid to 222,612 non-existent service people in more than 100 districts across the country. Enipa NSS etu omuka, nkrofo we di omo hihye so etu omuka. 6. Judicial corruption scandal. An investigation journalist Anas Aremeyao, Anas in 2015 revealed that 180 workers in the Ghana judiciary have been involved in several bribery deals. 34 judges, comprising 22 lower court judges and 12 high court judges, along with some court staff, were captured in a video footage, extorting bribes from litigants to warp the justice system. At least 21 circuit court judges and 4 high court judges were dismissed from the revelation. Yanko. 7. Brazil 2014 fiasco. Following the failure of the government to pay the $100,000 Brazil appearance fee on time, players of the Black Stars threatened to boycott Ghana's last World Cup group game against Portugal. This compelled the government to send a reported $4 million in cash on a chartered air flight to Brasilia to be dispersed to them. Na enkolati nuyase yenya sebi school dying to them. In Sota yenko school. Fayenko 8 na mean to me free so. Ya baby ya no. 8. Brochure gas. A brochure which was distributed during the Ghana's 59th independence celebration, the Black Star Square, in March was found to contain several errors. The brochure, which characterized by incomprehensible grammatical expressions, poor spellings, and a host of other occurrences, provoked public outrage. Among the many mistakes in the brochure was the representation of the Kenyan president, Uhuru Kenyatta, as the president of Ghana. Oh. Some of the scandals have implications for the November election by President Mahama has attempted to portray them as evidence that his fight against corruption is bearing fruit. Charlie, would the way any free education? I don't know. Okay.
Mr. John Mahama there, we are negotiating
Papa. In the chairman, who the way and all these are we can make technical service providers. Yeah, the way I am quite on the fast one, on the year then. The years quite on the fast one, the years. Now, Jinapo, Uncle Electric, $40 million meter contract. John Jinapon Kojembra, and also no woman could be. And now I know can say meters in Yajuma. But John Jinapo, John Jinapo, only we end this anyway. Or sorry, or you did this. We are. Me and time kakra. Now for your family. Also, the seeming lack of interest in how the nation of Ghana and the electricity company managed to lose $22.5 million to set of Chinese pirates fronting at company L&R Investment and Trading Companies Limited has attracted the interest of Majority Chief Whip Frank Anodompre and has sworn to get to the bottom of the matter. Let's hope he gets to the bottom of it. For the moment, Anodompre wonders at the lack of knowledge of Engineering Minister Matthew Poku from Prempe about the affair recently that the Energy Ministry told Parliament that he had no knowledge about the affair, which Anodompre finds unsatisfactory. Yanko. The matter of L&R Investments and Trading Company Limited has it getting 2016. According to the MBO.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Is it better?
According to the Institute for Energy Policies and Research, it's there be a cycle. In a press release dated 16th August 2021, Mr. John
Member of Parliament representative.
Abujinapo, the Member of Parliament, Yape Kusugu constituency, would be the Minister for Power under the John Mahama presidency. Basically, 40 million. Yamfankoto mita amra omedi. Basically, that is all that is saying. Omunko yano and I'm making umujina kotia, omo yeden. Omo kasa asemno. We ye abuga pele no. Omo muko di skano so I know so maybe no mako demo abano. Omo somo di ene down. Inti chairman ye me fancy Judas Kanda abuga pele as he became 18 years for causing financial loss to the state. This and also no yes in 2018 ye ba bemu and the amount of the year to man. Memu be a medadao. Say Kufa Dubai on yeshi about corruption. You debate here. Now, you find that time view another time no. Yes, I have another was it we don't know next time me about anybody had to show me the break. And if you so end as so court. Into Yame Aduma or Chinamamba the next day I mean or no. Yabeba near the way I did we have said anytime they come around to lie, we will come outside and expose them. When I'm into the nature on your case, as the bonnie you see, and the bonnie you frown, or bonnie you cartoon, a journey, your bought dambo, you refree maumo, 1 year pay your moja, no moja, 1 year pay an American, you sure I'm a share demo. I'm a chairman, Dasi, Yamisha.
Face the country part 5 from the mamu. We are meeting with Simudisi and Jimmy for more Monia must face the country. Yet to my women are nursing training for year school. A motive for good years. Young post to a Momunia Dumania. Nana Kufa the Dankan and the Mamud Baumia, and a baby postum cry no Muno Muchok money. 1 to me as a young face the country, Quasiapa. Yet to a man women, and a nursing training allowance, training allowance in Ibitu or Monka Crakrano. And President Tempunka Duamuka. Oba na also metwem because we ain't you president, we you flu president. Want me answer rank face the country kwasiapa. Yet your man we mu na do mama, nu nua ibrahim mama. We used to 43 checks. E decline no water maport, ni nyina ba nso ye. Want me answer rank can transfer face the country. Airbus collect official one UK front paper na do mama ne boss with the 5 million. Want me answer with the $5 million. Want me answer go can face the country. Me boa. Yet the Roman we mu under don't do money mama. Yet na do so mo 3 to 4 years. A man for you gu, a man for you say want me answer me country face the country. And let the day na asasa dey na ba be can face the country fix you 3 so no wa pampaso.